All right, welcome back to gggaming. And here we are, finally, the promised video, a simpler, side-by-side, much more streamlined view of using the Campfire app to host raids, as well as to join raids remotely. So let's get straight into it. We're going to do this Regigigas that's sitting here right in front of me. I'm obviously in range to use a raid pass, my free raid pass, so we're going to do that, but I'm also going to point out ways to join it remotely. If you're going to host it remotely, it's the same exact process. You'll just have the option to use a remote raid pass. So from the Campfire app, so over here on the left side of the screen, you can kind of scroll down the Campfire app here and ultimately see different parts. So new features to the Campfire app. They've added routes. So that's really, really cool. You can see nearby routes to you to be able to get to those. And then right below that is the host a raid option. So from here, you can host a raid as well as join other raids by clicking that team up button. So if you click that team up button, it will actually give you the option to jump straight into either host the raid yourself or join a raid that somebody else is already hosting. So that's really how that works. And in order for you to host a raid and get people to help, there has to be people out there using the remote raid passes to ultimately join it. So we're going to see what happens with this Regigigas in front of us. We've got 12 minutes left on it, but we'll see if we can get a party. This app has lost some of its popularity since it went live. So it's really a little bit more useful in terms of being able to check the map and things like that we'll discuss here shortly. And then below host a raid, you got nearby posts. So these are things that other trainers in the area have actually posted. So these are some awesome shiny catches that other trainers have done. Congratulations to them. I've got none of those so far. So hopefully we can get that. And then below that, nearby groups. So these are groups that you can join, that you can chat and do things like that, but we won't get into that. We'll do a separate video on the groups perhaps. So let's get back up. Let's join this raid. So we're not going to use the host a raid button that we saw down there on this screen. We're actually going to click that map button that I can't circle for some reason. Right there. It's up there in the top corner. Phone's not cooperating. So we'll click the map button. From there, we see the Regigigas that's right in front of us. All right. And that's key. So we click on that. And then you also see down here below, it's already selected to host a raid. So we're going to go ahead and host a raid. Click on that host a raid button. From there, you're ready to host. So we're just going to click the next option, which is start hosting. If you were doing this remotely, it would throw up another prompt that says, hey, are you sure? And it has two buttons basically to either use a remote raid pass or use your free one. In this case, I'm in range, so we did not get that prompt, but I will show you a screenshot from our previous video of that prompt and what it looks like. So from here, we're just going to wait for this to find 5 other trainers that are interested. Once it gives me the 5, we'll come back and discuss the next step. All right, and there we have it. We've got our 5 trainers. So shout out to these folks right here. They are the 5 friends. Now, these friends are automatically going to be added to your friends list. So I'm going to click that accept all button. From there, here's the next key. So copy trainer names, okay? That's a good button to use. Go ahead and click that. And then we're going to jump back over to Pokemon Go. So right over here on the right, and as also, you got folks that are chatting in here. So you can say things like hello and use those chat buttons down there to communicate with other folks. So we'll just basically say hello, and then I'm going to say sending raid invites. Most folks will say, hey, I'm ready, hello, etc. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to click on my icon. I'm going to go up to the friends option, which is right there at the top. And then from there, I'm going to filter my friends using this button down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go filter the heart, the friendship level. So that option there, filter it the other way. Do that, and then there we go. We see all of our new friends. So that is all these folks with 0 stars. The reason I copied the trainer names is because if you are, by chance, you do end up getting somebody for the raid that you've raided with in the past, they will have a heart. So they're not going to come up on that filter quite properly. So we're going to go in, join the raid battle. From there, hit this little guy right here to invite your folks. Invite your new friends, and then I'm going to go and select. Well, actually, let's not do that. Let's not select them. Let's go search, and then we're going to paste in our new trainer names. Select, and invite. And they're getting impatient. Understandably. I apologize, folks. There's your invites. You are all invited. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, do I have a party set up for this? I do. So we're going to use this party right here. Regigigas, of course, is a normal type, which makes him weak to fighting. So use your fighting guys and really just have fun on this guy. He's not terribly hard. So hopefully we can get all there. So there's our total. So we've got 6 in, so 5 friends plus me. And then if anybody else in the area joins, we'll also get them as well. And then from here, it's pretty straightforward. You finish the raid, you get your win, catch your Pokemon. Of course, you'll come back over to the Campfire app, use what I like to do is I'll use these chat options down here, and I'll tell the folks what, kind of thank you for their time. There's buttons down here. So this would be the really good one here. So I usually say good job and thank you if I'm hosting a raid. And then, hey, if you caught a shiny or you caught a hundo, there's also options for those right there as well. And I cannot draw on the bottom or top of my screen for some reason. So that is all right. All right, we'll let this raid proceed. You got the idea, you understand how it's done, and let's hope we get a shiny on the back end of this. All right, there's your win. And we did see right there, we got the 1 heart for all of our brand new friends. So now that they will no longer be on that list of no hearts. So if somebody doesn't join the raid, obviously you're going to have them. So I typically have a best practice of going back and deleting any friends with 0 hearts, just to keep the friends list clean and making that filter option a little more viable. All right, little shiny luck? No, that's all right. Hey, it's still fun anyway. We got a weather boosted Regigigas out here at 3074. So that's done. That is pretty much it. So from there, like I said, use the chat options. So I'm going to say, hey, good job, everybody. And then I'll throw in one more. Thank you. And then from there, you're going to click this button up here. Okay, that button up there in the upper left, that's going to exit you from the chat. And then you're going to hit this nice leave group button. Once you leave the group, that'll close it out and you are done. Now, while Campfire is connected to Pokemon Go, as we saw, because it automatically added my friends, which is amazing. It's not connected in a way that it registers I've done the raid. So the raid is still there. I still have the option to host, but obviously I can't host it again because I can't actually join it again. So don't accidentally do that. From there, you just hit the leave button at the bottom. That closes you back out to the map, and you can move on to your next raid. So there you have it. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this gets you through being able to go out there and do some raids solo, such as I am just sitting in my truck here in the parking lot. But hey, if this was helpful, please drop a like. Drop anything in the comment. Actually, got any questions, concerns, comments, etc., let me know. Always happy to help you out. And hey, happy raiding, and we'll see you in the next one.